Hello, hello, my collective. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well. Everyone's had a wonderful, wonderful day, or is about to have a great one wherever you are. So it's the weekend, Friday. Yeah. So, okay. Before we begin, and my mind goes in that direction, in the direction of downloads, and there's one staring right at me. Let's light up our candles, and we'll welcome Archangel Gabriel, the divine messenger. Today I'm gonna keep them very close to me. I need them here. There's a lot of negative energy, and 33 on the clock when I said that. 33 seconds. Divine, thank you. I need you with me right now. Okay, so I see it. Archangel Chamuel is right here, and it could be related to a lot of love and affection that you could be getting. Archangel Michael, he's right here. Thank you. I need you closest to me. And Archangel Raphael. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Was I good? Oh, yes. I took this out and I almost again forgot it. The evil eye candle. We need that today. There's a lot of envy. And envy is still like, it's on level of like 1 to 5. It's still at 3. I would say this is, I don't want to even say those words. It's like really bad. It's very destructive kind of negative energy. Very, very destructive negative energy. Here's our candle, the evil eye candle. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Yeah, should I keep it? Okay. I want to keep it where I can see it properly. Okay. Oh, it is. Okay, now I know what it is. It is, like I said, there's a lot of negative energy around the love and affection you're getting. Lot of love and affection you're getting. It could be online. You could be like doing really well. It could be just your personal life. You could be happy about yourself. There's self-love also. You could be feeling really good about yourself. It could be your spouse's love, your girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. Like if you're single, then if you're married, it could be your spouse's love that could be triggering others, Yeah, it is a thing. I realized it much later. Until then, I used to like literally just take this for granted that I'm sure that all the couples who look happy are happy. I used to assume it that way, but no, it's not true. No, people are not even good friends with each other. Forget about actually loving each other. So I feel very lucky, very, very blessed that way. Sirahav Zen, And well, having said that, I would like to reiterate, and for the third time in 3 minutes, I'm telling you, it is about the love and affection you're getting. There's a lot of envy, you could be getting a lot of appreciation, a lot of recognition, a lot of, good feedback, to put it that way in more digital language, good feedback, people could be relating with you. People could now finally start to understand you. And of course, love, as I said, love, Venus energy, beauty, and all of that if you're looking happy and healthy, you know how many times in my whatever number of readings I've done until now, I've said this over and over again. Your love for yourself, it will reflect in that beauty, and that beauty from the inside, right? We are talking about the heart chakra, right? This heart chakra, that inner peace and love for yourself will reflect on your face. Right? That inner glow, that divine's love and love for yourself, and the divine inside you loving you is going to reflect on your face. There is no way around it. There's no way around it. You cannot hide that glow. You do whatever, you'll look smashing. You look great because the aura around you is going to be like filled with love for yourself. And it's not that arrogant, prideful love that main to ye hu. No, it is like you finally recognizing yourself, finally giving that gold medal to yourself, All right, so that being, I wanted to put this out there, okay? And and Archangel Chamuel is literally talking right now. Archangel Raphael is talking right now, and it could be your healing energy, the way you're able to. And the moment I said that, Archangel Michael is like, hello, I love you most. You love me most. I know that. But Archangel Raphael, oh my God, Archangel Chamuel, seriously. Archangel Raphael, that healing energy of being your power, your ability, your spiritual gift, be it anything, to be able to heal yourself, is probably, it's probably triggering other people. They could be thinking how this person cannot get over that, this is impossible, and they finally see you like you're doing better and better and better every day. How's it happening? Oh, they were like, I did this to this person. They're not supposed to get up from that. I punched this metaphorical shot. They're not supposed to get up from that. How are they getting up? How are they not dead yet? You know what I mean? In metaphorical terms. Open wish to God, it's not in real terms, but you know what I mean. So it is that healing energy. And again, this is a divine gift. This is a divine blessing. All right. It is, like I said, now, it's almost like divine regenerates you. Chosen they have the power. You'll see all chosen look very different. They will stick out like a sore thumb. Put them in a crowd. I have said this in the past, that you put me in a crowd of 1,000 people, I'll pick out the chosen ones. You can't spot them. And there's a lot of people who get triggered by just that why this, and they get a lot and we, as in the chosen ones, me and my 144,000 brothers and sisters, we get targeted a lot because of like us sticking out. And this is, we can do nothing about it. We could just be like just breathing in oxygen just like everyone else, and it'll be like, oh my God, they're taking from me. That drama, oh my God, they're taking from me. That kinds. That is the energy that chosen ones receive. All right? This is what we receive, and what we give out is just love and affection, love and affection, love and affection, which brings me to my point. I have to correct myself today. I was made to correct. I've been made. Oh my gosh. Divines just literally put me here. Because I said that last time, I like my, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Empress energy is not so much, it is my energy, right? I've been put in that energy by a lot of work, by a lot of training. And one was like, why are you saying that you don't want to be the Empress? Why is that? Why are we losing our, we will just focus on ourselves, and why will we not we'll just keep this energy to ourselves, and we'll not put this out, will not send out love. Why are we saying that? Divine corrected me like a million times. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I will correct myself. So my collective, I'm correcting myself. I like the Empress energy. That's me. I like the whole motherly nature. Like, I'm more nurturing. It's not just, see, don't restrict it to that motherly. It's just an aspect. How mothers are, like, they're more giving. I'm not talking about any sacrifices here. They're like, we're giving. They're more taking. I will take care of you. I will nurture you. I will guide you. All right, that kind of energy. This is what divine wants me. Like, they were like, we did this all, the entire army. We worked on you. We trained you. We didn't train you for this so that you, at the end of it, when you actually are an Empress, you say, oh, I like to be in 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, sorry. They were like, no, why? I want you to be true to yourself, and you are truly the Empress. And why are you saying that? So I've been asked to correct myself. So I'm correcting myself, corrector. I will not keep this. And this is me giving away, by the way. Me coming for these readings, this is me sharing whatever I have, whatever I've been bestowed with. I'm sharing my experiences, I'm sharing my wisdom, I'm sharing whatever I can, whatever messages I get for you. I'm sharing, this is me, being compassionate towards you. All right, so Divine's like, let's not say we'll keep this to ourselves, we'll enjoy this, no. And it was done in so many different ways. I can do a 1 hour reading on how they told me, how many times and how many different aspects, how many different angles they took to correct me. And now what is staring at me is, I'll tell you what is staring at me. Last time this card came out, Dwarf. And today, I think the whole day today was about this. No matter what I did, it was this. Dwarf. This card came out last time when we took out these cards. And I did not shuffle them this time. This literally was on top. There could have been any other card. We took out 10, 15. Any other card could also have been on top, but this was this. And today, the entire day, it was about Dwarf. And when we took out this card, going back to the point, when we took out this card, I just said, oh, Dwarf. And then we moved on to the other card. We didn't discuss this card, quite honestly. And I got this for Second, what is this? Permanent. Yeah, these are the cards that came in last time, right? So I got this for a second. That split second, I got that. I know this is about who was a dwarf, right? It's Sri Hari's avatar, Vamana avatar. That for that one split second, I got that, but I moved on to the other card. And sometimes that's how divine directs you, right? Directs the reading. Right now, it's all been directed by divine. And if at all I'm about, like if I maneuver or go to a different point, that's because divine wants it to be that way. Okay, this is all divinely orchestrated. Okay, so this dwarf energy is like, I was given so many different, no matter which way I looked, it was this. And it was like, almost, why did you not talk about this? We'll talk about this today. All right, so it is the Vamana avatar of Sri Hari, Sri Narayan, whoever, Hari, right? The all and end all of this, this universe, right? So the creator. And Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh are under him. The main creator is Sri Hari, right? Or whichever way, whichever deity you believe in. We are not here to. They're all the same. They're all the same. They're exactly the same source that I extract this like energy, this source from, right? Like this reading from, this wisdom from. Exactly the same. So whichever it resonates with you. You believe in Jesus, you believe in the God, you believe in a guru, you believe in an ascended master, you believe in the omnipresent, omnipotent one, light, that God is, I'm with you. Yeah, I believe in everything. Okay, so I'm not here to, but we are talking about a special avatar, like wherein this Vamana avatar, right? That Sri Hari had taken this avatar to take down one king, right? To bring him to humble him, really. Otherwise, this Raja Bali, Raja Bali was a Rakshas. He was a Rakshas, but he was a very benevolent Rakshas. He was not like any Rakshas. He had a moral compass, and he was Prahlad's. If you remember, we read the Bharat story, you know the Prahlad. He was Prahlad's grandson. So he came from a very good lineage. You know about Hiranyakashipu and all that. They were great Rakshas. They were like great in a sense. When they were born, 1, 2, 2, 2 on the clock. When those were born, those Rakshas, Hiranyakashyap and Hiranyakashipu, those two Rakshas. Again, Diti's sons and everything, we've talked about this, right? Okay, so when they were born, they were like, Inke jaisa na koi aaya hai na hoga. Those kind of Rakshas, like that kind of unique, powerful, blessed, but Rakshas, right? They were Rakshas, but there's nothing wrong with being a Rakshas also if you choose your path right. Just like Prahlad was actually a Rakshas, but he did not have those Rakshas-like qualities traits or that we associate with the Rakshas, right? He didn't. He was a Hari Bhakt, right? So just take it as, it's not like if you're born as a Rakshas, तुम्हारी ऐसे हो गए तुम लोग खराब ही हो, मतलब ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, alright? So it is like, it's your karam that make you who you are. So same way, Raja Bali, this king, he was like very benevolent. In fact, to an extent, I remember it was either it was Diti or Aditi, either of the two, who had asked Sri Hari to punish Raja Bali for something. I think Raja Bali had killed her sons. I don't know if it's Diti or Aditi. I'm sure it must be Aditi because Diti herself was a Rakshasi, right? So I'm assuming Bali would not have killed Rakshasi's sons. They must have killed Aditi's sons, right? Aditi being a goddess, right? So I think so. It must be Aditi's sons. So she requested Sri Hari to punish Raja Bali, and Sri Hari had said, "I can't do that. No way. Why? Why do you think?" The creator said, "No, I can't do that for a Rakshas. He can't punish a Rakshas because he said his karam are really pure. His karam are strong. He's a benevolent king. He's done well for his lineage. I won't punish him because I can't punish him. His karam are clean to that extent." So I think, but there was a time, I think it came when he took Raja Bali, as in he took a lot of territory from Lord Indra, right? So I think that came as in all the Devi Devtas, they had gone and requested Lord Vishnu to you have to put him in his place, or not in those words, but you know what I mean, right? So they said this is taking too much. He's, like I said, his lineage was like even Hiranyakashyap and Hiranyakashipu. had taken over, bro. I think it was literally just, they had taken over the planet. They were so strong. They had, the father and the mother were like, they were like the first, they were people who settled, populated Earth, right? They were given the blessing, or to, this was their purpose, to settle Earth, right? So this Vamana avatar was the one. Why dwarf? Because Lord Sri Hari appeared as a dwarf Brahman. As chota bona sa bona, dwarf you mean like a small man, a Brahman. And he asked for, like, Rajabali, he's like, I need something from you. And he was like, absolutely, whatever you want. And at the time, I think it was Guru Shukracharya, because Shukracharya is who's like Rakshas Gan's guru, right? Shukracharya. I think he had said, this is not an ordinary Brahman that you're looking at. This is him, Vishnu, Sri Hari. This is him. And Raja Bali, by the time he realized, he believed Shukracharya, right? He said, okay, now by this time it's too late. I've already given my word. He said he wants something from me. I will give it to him. He's just a Brahman. He's asking for something, even if it is Lord Vishnu. I will now have to give it to him because I've given my word. He was that kind of a Rakshas. Now, he did not believe in like stealing, taking, cheating, like almost like Ravan. Ravan was obviously a chatur, char, Vedon ka gyata, and he had everything. He knew so much. He, like, Lord Shiva ko itna easily he used to please. He had like the boons from here and there, from every god. He was a terror, right? His Lanka was one of the most prosperous cities ever, right? But then what was his undoing? His Rakshas Pravriti. His trait, his Rakshas trait of like, I'll take that from you. You have a beautiful wife. Oh, I will take that beautiful wife from you. Oh, you have a lot of sona. You have a lot of gold. I'll take it from you. He took that gold from his own. That, I think, whose Nagri was actually, it was Kuber's, right? His brothers. He stole it from Kuber also. And now again, Kuber is also a Rakshas, mind you. But then Kuber was very kind-hearted. And when I think somebody could have punished Ravan, then Kuber was like, no, don't punish him. He's my brother. I don't want anyone punishing my brother. So see, the same thing. He was also Rakshas, but he did not say, punish him, take revenge. Not like that. He's still thinking that he's my brother only. No, don't do anything. Again, the same way Raja Bali was known to be very, again, as I'm repeating my point, that he was known to be very kind, very benevolent, very good king. Okay, so even Sri Hari could not like just go and just punish him because, okay, you are like things that I have to punish you now. No, not like that. No, karam to usse sahi hai. All right, so but then I think because it took too much. So then Lord Indra and rest of the Devti, Devtas, all our deities went and like, this has to be stopped somewhere. So Sri Hari in his own self, this is all Vishnu does. He does this, yes. He likes to take avatars. He likes to like literally tailor-make your experience. Customize your experience as per your needs. He does this, And a lot of, if you see, I don't know which one did I see. There was like another, I think it was an animation that I saw. So maybe these people, his... the antagonists, these Rakshas, they were all just saying, हाँ कौन विष्णु, ये कौन अवतार लेकर आया, अब कौन सा अवतार लेकर आया विष्णु, इसको बहुत शौक है अवतार लेने का, They were also saying the same thing because he likes to like not just come as himself, he likes to teach a lesson in a true sense of your term. Like that experience will be tailor-made, like I said, for your life, right? So he came as a Vamana avatar, as a dwarf Brahman, and asked Raja Bali that I need something from you. Gali says, yeah, go take you. I'm sure most of you would know it. For all those who don't know it. All right. So then he took 3. He said, I'll just take I just need land. I'll take 3 steps. 3 steps worth of land is all that I need from you. Can you give that to me? He said, yeah, absolutely. Go and you can take it as much as you want. 3 steps, whatever 3 steps, that's all do you want? He said, yeah, that's all I want. And then, like Sri Hari takes his real form, not real form, but he becomes like his real sense of grandiose, like as he really is. And then he covers the entire earth in 2 steps. And then he asks Bali, where should I put my 3rd step? There's no land left. It's all yours, right? Where's the third step? Where is a land worth my third step? Where is it? So Raja Bali was then humbled, and he realized this is indeed Lord Vishnu, and he, offers his head. I think they can put your third step on my head. You can take disturbances, distractions. So they can put your foot on my head. This is all I can offer. That's how he was humbled. So we'll just see if there's another angle given to it today. I'm using my husband's laptop, gaming laptop. Oh my god. Bhai, this is a gym laptop or what? Like, why is it so fucking heavy? Bhamna also knows this. Hang on, yaar. I'll have to move. The laptop cannot move. This is a... Seriously, bro. The fuck? Why is it so heavy? Okay. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But wait a minute. Most comes yes. Okay, the legend. So after Indra, the king of the Devas, son of Kashyap, is defeated by a Daitya called Bali. So he Aditi's son. So see, the son of Kashyap, the king of Devas, son of Kashyap, is defeated by the Daitya called Bali. The Asuras and the great grandson of Kashyap and Diti was Devas fusion Vishnu ji, who agrees to restore Indra to power. कि मैं तुम्हारा राजपाट तुम्हें वापस देता हूँ, as in Lord Vishnu, and because they all went and said Hahakar Trahimam. Alright, to do Mahabali decided to perform a grand. So he did a yagya basically, Bali, right? So this is where Lord Shrihari went and said, like, I need this. Vamana grew as 3 Vikrama. Okay, one second, let me not jump. Vamana who requests only 3, agrees despite being warned about Vamana's true nature as Vishnu usually. Shukra. See, it was Shukra. I know, because Shukracharya is the guru of Rakshasas, right? Asura Rakshasa ke guru hai wo, like. Okay, so Shukracharya was the one who said, this cannot be. This ain't a normal Brahman. This is not, because obviously he's a guru, right? Chahe wo Rakshasa ke hain, unke paas divine knowledge to hai, right? So he knew it, ki this is not an ordinary Brahman. I already told you this. And he said, like, Lord Shukracharya already told him that this is not, but you're making a mistake, he told him, basically. Point being, he said, you're making a mistake. But Raja Bali was like, true to his word. He said, I've already promised him this, so I'm going to give it to him. Whatever he wants 3 steps worth of land, he will get 3 steps worth of land. That's, his steps worth of land. But then Vamana grew as 3 Vikrama. With 1 foot he measured the entire earth and the nether worlds, and with the other foot he measured the sky and the upper worlds. Not just the earth, literally he took over the universe, because obviously Srihari, obviously he's the creator, obviously he's he. He looked at King Bali and said, where shall I put the 3rd step? Determined to keep his word, Raja Bali told Vamana to place the 3rd step on his head. I told you this, right? So to place the 3rd step on his head. Upon hearing this, Lord Vishnu appeared in his true form and blessed Raja Bali and allowed him to rule the underworld. Underworld de diya unko. So Bali went to Patal Lok and the netherworlds. Due to the Vamana incarnation of Lord Vishnu, Indra and the other gods retain Amravati. So the gods like Indra and the rest of the gods were like, they got their heaven, right? And Raja Bali was given the kingdom of, let's say, the underworld. That's his kingdom, okay? So this, what is the symbolism here? What are we getting here? What is the lesson here? That, see, again, like I said, it doesn't mean that you're born a Rakshas, you'll die a Rakshas, your karam is what makes you. Okay, your karam is who you are. So we all think about, okay, I'm like this person's son and this person's daughter, and I have that as my grandfather, and that's my nani, and that's my, all of this, my mama is this and my chacha is this, all of that, that's all great. But who are you? And you don't have to be like literally just being tied by that. You can have your own personality. It doesn't mean that you have a Rakshas, okay, to tum Rakshas hi rahoge. You can change yourself. You can be a better person. It doesn't mean, okay, you're born in a corrupt, setup, so you have to be corrupt only. It doesn't really need to be that way. And just learn how Bali was able, despite being so benevolent, so you think, yo, acha, he'll take over the world. He must have taken, if he had taken over the world, he must have done it by some covert practices, something. He was like like I said, he was a benevolent king. And Aditi had asked Sri Hari to punish him, but Sri Hari said, no, I cannot. I want to stress this fact to you. Why? This is the third time I'm repeating this. Why do you think that is? Because I want to tell you that how important it is for you to keep your karam right. That if your karam are right, even gods will not be not nice to you. You're getting my point? Even they won't like, even if, like, there is no force on earth, rather, let me frame it this way. There's no force on earth. No, there's no force in the universe who would do you wrong then, if you put out right. You're getting my point? Okay, so this is the story, this Vamana story. I think it, and also it goes to show, like, if someone's like a dwarf, this is another lesson. Okay, divine just reminded me. I wanted to like, oh, just move on, but just reminded me. You could be a very tiny little package, my collective. You could be like very teeny tiny, or maybe you come from very humble backgrounds. Take that as dwarf, right? You could come from a humble background. You may not have a lot of money, or maybe you did not come from money, if you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, or you didn't have that kind of backing. It didn't make you like a big person. You're getting a point. What makes a big person? Money, status, power, pedigree, all of that. This is what we equate with big, right? When if you're a dwarf, that means opposite of all this. That means you're literally, if you're working, maybe you just like me, you're like maybe you're very small, a small package, like literally in the 3D terms, you're a very tiny package. You don't have that money backing, you don't have that family kind, you don't have that pedigree, and maybe, and I think maybe your opponents, just like Raja Bali's saw the Brahmin as dwarf, maybe opponents also just saw you as someone as like a lightweight. If you know what I'm saying, lightweight. Kya hi ho jayega? Maybe in your bit, they don't know really that you really hold the universe inside you. They don't understand the power of God. They don't understand it. I think that dwarf energy is literally you. He took that avatar as a dwarf. What do you think? He could have just gone as a regular Brahmin also, and Raja Bali could have given him, still would have promised him the land. Why do you think he went as a dwarf? Because in front of a Rakshas, think about it, in front of a Rakshas, how are Rakshas? Like big, muscular, strong, like really, right? Like big in the sense, like really big energy in terms of physical big energy. I'm not talking about spiritual big energy. That's us. But they have that physical big energy, right? They could be very tall, muscular, macho, and all that, right? So in front of that, opposing that, divine went in, sent in himself in a Vamana avatar, like in a small dwarf, so that it was just like tricking that person's, this Rakshas's brain, that no, you have to understand the spiritual aspect of it. If someone looks in a certain way, doesn't mean they are that, if you know what I'm trying to say. If there's a spiritual meaning in this. Again, think about it. He could have gone as a regular Brahmin. Why a dwarf? Why did he package himself so small? He wanted to show the contrast to that Rakshas, but he wasn't able to pick it up. But Shukracharya picked up because, like I said, he had divine knowledge. Although, yes, he was the guru of the Rakshasas, but he had divine knowledge. He had that wisdom. वो कैसे यूज करते हो आप, राक्षसों के लिए यूज करते हो, कोवर्ट तरीके के लिए यूज करते हो, वो अलग बात है. Again, right? That knowledge is available to everybody, right? So he saw it, that that's not an ordinary Brahmin. It ain't. But Bali wasn't able to see it, because again, packaged in a small box, let's say. You would think ki kya hi hoga? You don't know, like maybe that small package contains like a very rare diamond. It's not a stone. It ain't a big rock. It's probably a very rare diamond which is worth everything. Getting my point? So it has a meaning. That dwarfism has a meaning here. So just like that, you could also be a dwarf in spiritual, not in spiritual terms, like in otherwise 3D terms. You could be like very small. You could not have that backing. You could not come from a lot. Okay, you could be a dwarf in that sense. But then you are like Lord Vishnu's soldier. I would call you a soldier, right? You are Lord Vishnu's warrior. You're in his army. So this is symbolism. This was that when it struck me, that part, that why a dwarf, And this is exactly what he pointed at. Dwarf, dwarf, dwarf. Now again, see, now that I've given that download, and now I don't have it. Now where did it go? It was right. Now it's here. But I had to like really look for it. I didn't have to look for it now. I opened the box. The first thing was Dwarf. I was like, oh my god, yes, Sri Hari, I'm going to speak about it. I promise you. This is what I will speak about. Here it is. Dwarf. Okay. Divine presence. You have divine presence in you, around you, in your aura. You're blessed by the divine. You may be a dwarf, or your opponents might have just, okay, wow, opponents. You may have been taken as a lightweight. Let me just put it that way, because I think that was something that one of my chosen brother and sister, rather, my chosen sister had used this word, a heavyweight or a lightweight, and I think that resonates more with this. That's the easiest way for me to in English to put that across, the dwarf energy, right? You think that, oh, this much person what can they do? This is how they see you in status, they see you in pedigree, they see you, kya hi? This much person, nothing. It can do, what can they take from me? But what did Lord Vishnu took from Bali? Everything. But then he was happy when he saw him being a true king, right? He promised something to a Brahman and he kept his word. And Lord Vishnu was like, this is how I know you as. And he blessed him, right? Like taking the heavens from you, but I'm giving you Patal. I'm giving you, it's called Patal only, right? Patal. Because there are also, why am I saying Patal? Because so you will think, yeah, Patal hi to hai. No, there are like 7 layers to it. There are 7 different kingdoms, and they are not all like, they are not bad or something. Hell like hai, Narak hai. Narak is probably at the end of it, but there are 7 layers to it. Okay, so it's also not कि धरती के अंदर जाओगे सीधा नरक ही है. No, वो नरक सबसे एंड में आता है. पहले there are 6 more other kingdoms you go through, and they're all very prosperous. ऐसा नहीं, सिर्फ नरक है. That's the one. I think that's obviously the worst one. That is where you're like exiled to when you do bad karma. But there are the 6 ones that are like really good. Okay, so anyways, like Mata Lakshmi comes from Patal. She resides in Patal rather. Yeah, really, honestly. Mata Lakshmi resides in Patal, so it's not all bad. It's not Patal logon ko aise nahi hai. Narak is a bad place. Okay, I think I've covered it. I've covered this one, and this is what I was asked to do today. Do this one first. Okay, I've done that. Okay, what else? Arey, abhi to now everything is so scattered here. I'm surprised the evil eye candle hasn't just burnt off up till now. I had to, like, to an extent, I felt it so much today that I had to rebuke it. And like I said, I generally don't rebuke it. I just take on, like, it just builds my stamina spiritually. So I take on, bhejo. Negative bhejo. Either I alchemize it, or a lot of times I choose to, like, take it on as net practice. Like, chalo, theek hai, I'll get stronger and stronger. Every time you send me bad energy, I'll keep getting stronger. But today I had to, like, rebuke it. It was so intense, like the jealousy, the envy, that why she, yes, dude, I was like, either I can deal with this or I can have a good day. So I thought I'll just rebuke it. I sent it back, but I know a lot of my chosen brothers and sisters would not have been able to. Like, it's not so easy to send it back. It's not like Jongo. You have to, like, really be very strong spiritually to be able to do that. So if you're building stamina, I'm happy for you. You have to build stamina. Okay, so, okay, wait a minute. Where was I? Okay, yeah, I did tell you, right? Okay, this is like, I'm on my 3rd eye, and this has been happening for 2 days now. It's been very... So your ability to be able to foresee, your ability to be able to see through the veil, through the illusions, is the ability of a 3rd eye, right? Your 3rd eye. That is under attack right now, because I could literally, even now I know that the pressure is being applied here. So you could have manifestations of the same in your 3D as well. Alright, but this is your 3rd eye that has been, like, being attacked right now. So just so you know. Just so you know. Even an evil eye has an eye, and it literally looks like the 3rd eye if you look at it. Let me just disturb it for a second. Let me show you. And does it not look like Shivji's 3rd eye? Or even Kali Ma's 3rd eye? Does it not look like? Go to pictures. Go to their pictures and see, research it. I'm telling you, literally looks like that. It has the ability to be able to evil. I just don't see it as like this stopping the evil only itself. Just look at it as from a different aspect. It literally looks like the third eye. Literally looks like the third eye. It has a blue color also. It has not just one shade of blue, it has two shades of blue. Which blue is symbolic of divine presence, divine's protection, divine wisdom. Alright, it is associated with divinity. And this is, I think it is again, like I know for a fact why today the evil eye candle, right? It is your third eye that is under attack, but don't worry about it. I'm just telling you it is under attack. Someone's just been like really been pissed by you being able to see through stuff. So just so you know, that's that. Kuch farak nahi padta hai, let them be pissed or whatever, it doesn't matter. But just telling you that what's happening in the aura, what's really happening around us, right? You should know it. Okay, then what else was I given? Oh, I was given these words, very divine. Oh, okay. These were, okay, I got it. I was given these two words separately, divine and healer. But now I see them together. And I wrote them exactly the same way in caps. I wrote over them also in the exact same way. Although these were two different terms at different times, differently given to me. But divine healer is like the download. So I think you could be someone who heals people through, or you could be whatever, like could be a psychic, you could be a Reiki healer, right? You could do that. Or you could be a psychiatrist, you could be a spiritualist, right? You could help people on their path, you could be a naturalist. There are a lot of different kinds of ways you could heal people. You could maybe use crystals to heal people. There's a lot of different ways. Like I said, people do that, okay? Or you could literally just be a tarot reader like me. You could have downloads. You could be helping people. You could be helping them to heal themselves, right? That's also a divine healer. So I do feel there's someone who's a divine healer amongst us, right? I'm not talking about myself. This is about you, right? Divine healer whose third eye is under attack. So I'm feeling that. So I know for a fact, again, at the cost of repeating myself, my collective, I am you, you are me. All right. So just so you know, I'm telling you, so just take care of your self, okay? Don't overdo your teas or coffees, okay? If you're getting the pressure right here, just learn to rebuke that energy. If it's first, fight it. Like I said, you need net practice, okay? Net practice bhi karni hoti hai, so just take it, fight it. It'll only build your stamina. You'll learn to fight bigger devils by all this negative energy that's thrown at you. It is literally, you need that. Someone to throw the ball at you, right? I said this last time. You can only bat if the ball is coming at you, right? हवा में तो नहीं खेलेंगे वैसे खड़े खड़े थोड़ी स्टांस ले लेंगे सचिन तेंदुलकर का, right? The ball has to come to us, right? And we need to be able to like play those shots. Domestic खेलेंगे, रणजी खेलेंगे, तभी जाके आगे खेलेंगे, right? So it's like just like your Ranji Trophy practice. सोचो ये, okay? And by the way, congratulations! The girls also won that the Women's World Cup, right? It was like amazing. I did not get to that. I don't know how, but anyways. So yay to that. But having said that, coming back to the point, take as much as you can and whatever about. If you feel कि अरे बहुत हो गया मेरे को भी, मेरे सर में दर्द हो रहा है, मेरे को काम करना है, send it back. This is what I did. I'd been taking for literally 2 days, and today I was like, I want to like read, and I sent it back. And how quickly I was like, come on, could you just instantly it got, I removed it from my aura. So it's very easy once you get there. You see, again, I'm giving you cricket analogy. लगता है इतना easy से मारा इसने shot, वो तभी मारा था जब timing अच्छी होती है. When you could time your shots right, then it looks really easy and effortless. But to get to that, to be able to play that shot, that effortlessly with such great, precise timing, you have to practice a lot. It's all about practice. So when this energy comes at you, this is how you should perceive it. Just play with it. वो भेज रहे तुम्हारे को negativity, तुम अपना देखो कैसे इसको tackle करना. How do you do it? What can you do? Move around. सबसे easy तरीका is to move it. Move around. Move your physical self. That helps. I'm not asking you to go for a jog or something. That would help though. But just move around. Keep your body moving. Keep your mind in positive thoughts. It's easier said than done when it comes to mind. Body को हिलाना आसान है, mind को focus रखना अलग है. It's another challenge. वो तो अलग level का challenge है. But you can do it still. You can just focus your mind on whatever you're doing. Is मैं तो हिलना ही नहीं, मैंने करना ही ये है. Oh my God, now it's really gone down after I had said it's been doing really well. So just karna hi ye hai. So you have to like focus and like I will do this. This is my task. This is my objective. मैं तो कर रही हूँ. Nothing can move me. And see, you can move mountains. Just that. That is your strength. Your resistance against this energy is what's going to build your stamina. And you need that. Okay, so just play with it. Don't get too bogged down by it. Play with it. Yes, it is annoying. I'm not taking that from you. It is annoying. It is. Okay, then it is, okay, I got 122 a lot. 1222 rather. So 1222 basically. And it came when I was like giving a download, I also mentioned that it came 122 on the clock. 1222 rather. Okay, so it was 12 minutes 22 seconds then. So this 1222, I think if you're receiving this as recurring, as your recurring angel number, if at all, only then, okay, this should only resonate for those people who are getting this. If you're getting that, then it is pointing at your relationships. All right, so you need to like just focus on your relationships a lot. Like just think about how else can you contribute. That helps a lot, right? If you're like doing whatever you're doing, just see if there's anything else you can just give your spouse a hand if it is about your spousal relationship, but if it is your parents, and see if you can just help them out. Like just increase your level of contribution a bit. You think you're doing exactly 50% of what is like, if your job is to do this 50% of this job, you take on more responsibility, take more accountability, and maybe increase it to 60 or 70%. Give the other person a break or something. I'm just saying, just contribute more than what you're doing. Just bring it, even if it sounds or feels disbalanced, just do it. Like you need to push a little bit of effort and energy into whatever that is. Like it could be parents, it could be like when was the last time you met your parents? When was the last time you had this long conversation with your mom or something? Do that. That disbalance needs to be balanced. That actually for you might want to like make an effort. You're like, अच्छा मम्मी ने 4 कॉल कर लिए तो मैंने भी 4 कर लिए तो हमारा होगा. नहीं, अगर उन्होंने 4 करें, you do 8. You increase your effort is what I'm trying to say. Divine is pointing you towards something that needs to be brought to balance. Even if you think you're doing exactly the balance thing, you increase your effort is what I'm trying to say. You got it. Collected. Okay. Then there was something about death. And it ain't about death. It ain't about that. It is about death of a cycle is what I felt like. The cycle is over. It dead. Whatever it was. It's done, gone, dusted, in a coffin, buried in the soil. Done. Ho gaya abhi. So whatever it is, like it came in. So, and after death came in sacred justice. Sacred justice. That's how I knew it. Ki bhaiya, I was right. This death is a death of a cycle. Something has been put into balance by divine, I would say. Justice has been served. So take it as it resonates in your life. It was a work situation, then it's been served. You've been vindicated. It was a personal relationship. If something was, not being done correctly, and that's been balanced. Whatever, take your situation. I don't want to like manifest anything for anybody here. But it would resonate with you. And there are like 1,000 people here. So I'm not sure. It would be different for different people, obviously. All right. So something about sacred justice. When it says sacred justice, I'm not saying justice by any human being. Sacred means coming from the top, the very top. All right. Like literally Sri Hari, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, whoever you believe in. Okay. Lord Krishna, whoever you believe in, is literally Kali Ma, Durga Ma. All right. So they are the ones who have delivered this justice. It is sacred justice. It didn't come as justice. It came as sacred justice. And I do feel this death is the sacred justice. This final is the sacred justice. You being freed and liberated from them is the sacred justice. So there's something that has come to an end. Whatever you are, whatever it was, relationship, it's come to an end. If it was, let's say, a job that was draining you, it's come to an end. And with death comes rebirth. Always remember, death doesn't come alone, it comes with rebirth. Okay, so it's good. So whatever is ended will, you'll be compensated with something even better. So if a relationship ended, you will be given a much better partner. Don't worry about it. Much better partner. Okay, it was like a job that was draining you, but it was paying you well. Don't worry, you'll get a much better job that would pay you better and also give you like much appreciation and love and light. So just take it as it resonates. Okay, whatever it was like whatever situation it was. I don't want to manifest anything in your life. Okay, just so you know. Okay, so whatever it was, it has been ended by the divine, like ended, that there's no going back to it. Khatam kahani. All right, and now the sacred justice, that was sacred justice, that's been served. So they are telling you that this is what we want for you. We're very happy we are here, and this is what we want for you, and tathastu, khush raho. That is what divine is saying. Okay, what else did I found? Healer, master healer, yeah, divine, yeah. There was a divine healer, so there was like a master healer kind of energy. Oh, and this, see, and then this mukti word was also given to me, freedom from mundane existence. So whatever you're now about to do, or whatever you are, third eye, I can literally see it is the evil eye burning right now. So it is, whatever you're doing is very creative, it ain't mundane. Alright, so you've been given mukti, given freedom, you've been liberated from some mundane existence. So it's not like the same kind of repetitive 9 to 5 or something. You will be doing something creative that will, you know what, even, oh my gosh, really, while I was just getting the setup ready, setup in the sense is getting the table and like getting all my stuff here, I was getting such creative hits. No, I cannot tell you, like this and that. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have a pen and paper. I need to put this down. I have to learn to quickly be able to put these down, because I was getting bombarded with creativity. Like this was popping in my head, that was popping in my head. I was like, oh my gosh, I have all this to my disposal. You're not getting my point. That's kind of like, and that is a creative bit. That is a mukti that you've been given from the mundane, as if maybe you were like constrained by a very regular, mundane, boring, and not like whatever it was. Whatever it is, maybe your life was so, or maybe whatever it is. Whatever it is. Yeah. Again, I see, when I stop is when I'm stopping myself from speaking something into existence. Alright. So coming back to the point, you've been given mukti from that. Mukti from that. So you are being blessed with creative energy, creative flow, creative juices. Make most of it. Make most of your golden energy. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, I'm looking at it by this way because it is stopped being very, very. I got a lot of work, and then by the time, I would just put in anywhere and wherever I could see an empty space in my book. So it's just gotten everywhere right now. There's something here also. Hang on. Oh, Dwarf, I did that already. Okay, yes, I think. And then you've been given your breakthrough. Something about the breakthrough. It has come. It's right here. When we talked about this last time also, it's here. This energy is here. Your creativity is flowing. Make most of it. Don't waste it for anything. All right, let's do tarot. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is much. Okay, I was like taken to that same page where, why did Lord Vishnu, there's another meaning to that. So it was, why the dwarf, and why they're not stressing on the dwarf bit, where I in my mind's eye is where I was looking at. They're stressing at why the 3 steps, the 3 points in sun's course. So someone states that Vishnu's three strides alluded to the Rig Veda, our Veda, Rig Veda, the first Veda, have been variously interpreted as symbolizing the 3 different positions of the sun at its rising, peak, and setting. What is it? The 3 worlds and the 3 planes. Oh, so why the 3 strides is 3 worlds and the 3 planes? Vishnu becoming incarnate as Vikrama, the god who stepped thrice. Stood over the same ideas. 1 step on the earth, 2nd in the atmosphere, and the 3rd in the sky. As Agni, Vayu, and Surya, each after the other. Agni fire is found on the ground, Vayu pervades the atmosphere, and Surya high in the dome of sky. Thus the 3 steps symbolize the 3 planes, the ground below, the air in between, and the sky above. So he had taken everything from Bali. Everything was taken from Bali. And then was asked where. No, that would be 2 steps, right? Okay, wait a second. Why are you making such a loud noise? What is this? The 2 of wands, sorry. We just talked about the earth, the fire, the sky, and everything. In his hand. Look at this man wearing yellow. Who wears yellow, my dear? My dear collective, who wears? Out of our deities, who wears the yellow? Sri Hari. Look at the earth in his hand. Literally. The earth in his hand. We were just talking about you. 2 of wands, the earth, the entire globe, separately also on a separate note. Just imagine this man has the entire globe at the palm of his hand like this. This is who you are right now. You have everything available to you. I just said the creative juices are flowing. Make most of it. Whatever you want, you just need to speak it and it'll come to you. Okay, 1 second, guys. I have to. Bhai, kya hua tujhe? My husband is going to just get freaked out. Last time also he freaked out. Oh my god, this happened to the candle. Hang on. Okay, this is done. This is done so. This is too much. This is too much evil eye for a candle, to take. But anyways, I have my divine healer, my divine protector, Archangel Chaman, Archangel Gabriel, all here. So I'm good. But having said that, okay, coming back to the point, you have everything to your disposal. Everything. And look at how well this man, where he is right now. He's standing in a very beautiful palace-like, fort-like balcony. Look at the decorations here. This looks quite expensive, very palace-like, right? And he has the greens, the river, the mountains, he has everything. He has these 2 wands, his willpower, and there's a lot of growth on this wands. A lot of growth. So there's prosperity. There are options. There are prospects that are open. Opportunities that are open for this person. He's well adorned. He's wearing a nice yellow dress. He's wearing a cape kind over it, and there's a turban on top. So this guy is sorted. He's got a lot of stuff, and he's got red boots, those brown red boots. All right, so it's he's well adorned right now. He's got the entire universe at his disposal. The universe is you tell me what you want. What do you want? What would you like to have? Okay, these cards are, I don't know whether they are, whichever way they are now. Okay, aise le lete hain. Okay, what else now? Thank you. I'm going to do a little more research on this because this is 3 states of sleep and wakefulness. There's a lot in here, Mom. Now maybe I'll have to do my research on this. Come back to you again, because if you just showed me this, then I need to look into it more. All right, so okay, yes, please. Ooh, this didn't come out. This is the 8 of, okay, let me show you. 8 of Swords. You see, this is the intent that has been put out for you. You need to see this. You see this woman's eyes being covered, and also with the 2 eyes, this area is covered, right? It ain't here. Her forehead is not visible. If you look closely, let me bring it even closer. Do you think her forehead is visible? No. It's not like Gandhari, it's not right here only. It is Her third eye is also being blindsided. She's like literally blindfolded. Her third eye is also blocked, so that she cannot see from these two. Obviously, she'll not be able to see from here. Neither will she able to perceive anything from her mind. That's why she can't see that she can literally just walk away. She just can't. She can't make heads and tails of it. Like, she's not even making an effort. She doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know where she stands, who she is. What is she doing there? Who put her there? She doesn't know anything. Alright, that's the energy. Okay, they didn't come out, so I'm going to put it back, but the energy is out there. And this is what the attack on your third eye is. So that you're not able to see the events, you're not able to make sense of the events, you're not able to like use divine wisdom to be able to make your decisions if you can't see them metaphorically. You know what I mean? If you want, you don't understand things, you won't be able to make sound decisions. You don't understand them, you don't see them in that sense. That is the intent. But it didn't come out, but the intent is there. Okay, it didn't come out, but the intent is there. You are in this energy and somebody sees this. Okay, look at what happened to this one, poor thing. Okay, somebody sees this. Quite literally, the eyeball is gone here, guys. See what I mean? It's literally an attack on your eye. The entire candle could have just gone. Why is it burning so weirdly? Yeah. Okay, what is this? Yeah, there are too many, but the cards are great. But I'm going to not be, I'm going to be fair, so I'll just keep them back. There are 3 cards. We just need ones or twos divine. Please let us know. We are at 56 minutes. Where does the time go? Okay. And the Hierophant is here. And along with the Hierophant, okay, wait a minute. We have the Hierophant. Divine is right here. But the Justice is in reverse. Why the Justice is in reverse, divine? And it came out, like proper came out. In fact, the cards that fell out, Abina, they were Hierophant, Justice, and it was a reverse also. And there was a third one was Judgment. Why is, okay, divine, okay, yes, please, divine. The Ace of Swords, I don't know which way, it came out straight. So it's Truth. So Justice in reverse, but Ace of Swords. Hierophant. But Ace of Swords. Okay. Truth has come. There's a lot of communication. Divine is holding the cards. Yes, but why is the Justice in reverse, divine? I'm not getting it. Please let me know. Why is the Justice card in reverse? The Conflict card in reverse. 5 of Wands in reverse. Justice in reverse. So maybe there was a decision, or let's say an outcome, or what do the judges do? An order, or whatever they do at the end of it. Like something that had come out earlier was like a judgment rather. That is what sorry. Thank you, divine. Yeah. So some judgment that was given, that was passed earlier by a higher authority, has now been corrected. Some judgment that was passed by a higher authority earlier. It could be about you, of course, collective, okay? Something that was a judgment passed, like a decision taken, yeah, ye hai. That is being reversed right now. Or what was done was wrong. Some wrong judgment was passed on you. Okay, justice was not delivered. This came in reverse. It was not delivered. But now the truth is out. Okay, the truth is out. That is what the conflict is also in reverse. Now this has ended. This conflict has ended. Death to it, like death of a cycle. But in the past, this was not. It was the other way around. This death. See, I just said death, common energy. I'm telling you, this has been put death to it. Already know. Okay. So in the past, this judgment that was passed on you, the past time that went by. Okay. The wrong judgment passed on you. by the higher authority. They did something wrong. What did they do? What was wrongly done, divine? In the sense, like, did they... Oh my god, I want to say this. What did they do, divine? What was the justice in reverse? Now it has ended and everything. This is divine, literally divine's hand crowning the truth. Okay, which is you, my collective. You are the truth. Okay, and all this has been like put to rest. You will not have to go through this again. I promise you, collective. Okay, but why the justice? I just want to know. Okay, something about the King of Pentacles. Why the justice in reverse? Something about the money was involved. Again, is it the dwarf thing? That, see, again, you maybe came as like a lightweight, came across as a lightweight, like a nobody. Oh yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Imagine, I don't even think like that anymore now. Imagine, I just can't even imagine myself calling myself a nobody, so that it took me this long to get here. 1 hour later. And it was 1:44 on the clock. 1 hour, 44 seconds. Thank you, divine. So this could be the pentacle. Someone with a lot of money could have caused this justice to go in reverse. The higher authorities knew the truth, is what I'm saying, because they're upright. They knew the truth, things were out, but still the justice was not served in your favor. It was not served in your favor. Then divine literally had to intervene. This is divine's hand, okay, coming from the clouds. Divine had to intervene and crown the truth. This was divine intervention. Thank you, divine, on behalf of myself and my collective. Thank you. This, all this fighting mode, whatever fights, disputes, whatever narrative, false narrative you were put in, has been put to rest. It's death energy, we said. Death. It will never happen again to you, collective. And when I asked this question, I want to know why this justice in reverse card has come. So it was like the King of Pentacles. Someone with a lot of money caused it. Someone with a lot of money caused that judgment to go in their favor and against you. And the truth was out even then. Mind you, the truth was out even then, but they chose to go against you because you were, again, the dwarf. You were a dwarf. What is this? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, someone very cruel. This person who caused this, someone very cruel, has no emotions. Like, literally, they just have no emotion. They cannot be called a compassionate human being. They cannot be called a human being, if you ask me. We are not like this. Human beings are not like that, right? Or if human beings are like that, then I'm an alien. I'm not from here then. I don't know. If this person thinks this is how the earth is supposed to like exist with these kind of people, then I'm not from here. Then I agree with everybody that I'm an alien. But yeah, this very cruel person who has no moral compass, has no feelings, no compassion towards humanity or any other human being or any other living creature, has caused this literal reverse of Queen of Cups. So again, I'm not talking about a gender. This is not like a gender based. Tarot is not gender based. Take the energy as I'm saying a person. This could literally be a male. So we got a King of Pentacles and we got a Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's zaruri nahi hai ki where they are just a female energy or a male energy, or they could be literally a scamming couple times. They could be literally a male and a female. That kinds also. Two people who are doing that. We got a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, the World card has come again in the sense, and the cycle is complete. It didn't come out, but the energy is there. Divine's already decided, no more. This cycle is complete. Anybody from this narrative will not be able to access you now. And I already said this 2 times. I promise you this will not happen to you again. Okay, what else? Yeah. Thank you. I said I promise this. Divine's literally, giving a promise right here in terms of pentacles, love, light, protection, money, rewards, promotions, whatever, treasures, wisdom, blessings, everything is for you now. This is the outcome of whatever, there's all this entire game, these people, group, whatever, because there are multiple people here. You see the multiplicity here. There's not one. There's at the helm of it, there are like two people, one king of pentacles, one queen of cups. Again, like I said, take it as it resonates. It may literally be two male or two females, or could be one male and a female. All right, and my hunch says one male and a female right now. But at the helm, and they had like a lot of people doing this to you, a lot of minions, zeros and zombies, people doing this to you, being unfair to you, posing obstructions in your way, or whatever they did, whatever. I don't want to like bring that energy back, but there is a higher authority, a number 5 person, like number 5. They have 5 in their chart as their whatever it's called, the life number, life path number, whatever this 5 person, a hierophant kind of energy, like someone at the power who knew this, but still delivered the judgment against you. When he, she, whoever they are, knew that you were wronged, knew that you were right and you were wronged. You're getting what I'm saying, right? Okay, so despite all that, despite knowing everything, this person did not deliver the judgment in your favor. And this continued until divine said, the fuck? I'm gonna like my baby. If you want to like take care of your Nepo babies, I will take care of my Nepo baby. And divine's children like me and my 144,000 brothers and sisters, we are the ultimate Nepo babies, remember? We are divine's children, remember? Okay, and divine's right here. I'm going to bless my baby in front of your babies now. It's literally that. Literally is right here. And your baby is going to sit with that one pentacle. Just see. Compare kar lo. Your baby is going to sit with this one pentacle in the hand. And my baby will have 6 and more. These are 6. And then he's giving away more. He's like, let your baby will sit there and watch my baby get this. Oh my gosh, I literally was thinking about this Nepo baby thing today, but I don't know why it came to my mind, again, divine gives those thoughts, right? I had this reading where I know this nepotism thing came up. There was a Nepo card that came up, and I remember, so I was like, divine being like so cute, like your babies versus mine. Okay, it's 1 hour 7 minutes. In fact, it ends here. Or we'll just take one more card. Should we just take one last card if divine wants it to be? Yes. It is the conflict ending. You remember this card came in last time also. I think last time, and I like pointed out this person. This is you. Beating everybody up and then some. Like literally, you've taken their weapons from their hands and they've run away. Again, I showed you last time also, these two people, okay, you can see these two people running away with their backs, all right, with their tails, and they're between their legs, and these two swords are these two people's swords, right? They don't have any swords in their hand. They're not running away with swords. They're like, "Khatiyar chhod ke bhag jao yahan se." But this person, this is you. You have your sword broken. That means you made an effort. It took a Herculean effort from you also, in the sense. This is you fighting it out. But whose sword is this? You snatched somebody's sword. Maybe the kingpin. Someone who, because these two don't look like senapatis or commanders or something. Whoever this sword belongs to is as big as this person. So it must be like, really, kuch top shot hoga. You took that person's sword. You like snatched it from this person. Whatever they did, so whatever their power was, now is been given to you. It is now your power. Whatever their power was, you have taken it from them, their sword from them, for doing this injustice to you. And now that has been given to you by divine. Now, taken from there, you are unworthy and given to the worthy one. Something like that. Something like that. And hence the anger and the frustration. Maybe this person, I don't know if they did high priest. Oh my God. Hand to God. Thank you. I literally see high priestess as the what I was about to say this person has spiritual gifts, and this is literally what a high priestess is all about, right? She has spiritual gifts. She's connected to the divine. She's connected to the divine. She has like look at this blue infinite power that she has. Power of the divine. I just said this connection is I said this color is the divine connection color. It ain't for there for nothing. Or else maybe this person had a lot. I was about to say the same thing. Had a lot of spiritual powers, or maybe I don't know if they had spiritual powers, or maybe they claim to have spiritual powers. That is, I can explore it right now, but it's too late in the day, and it's not our job to find out. But whatever it was, whatever they claimed, maybe that's been given to you now. If they had something and they used it wrongly, confirmation. If they had a power and they used it wrongly, and they used it on, mind you, look at their Vinashakale Viparita Buddhi, like I said the last time. Imagine that their ending. They used it on a divine's child. They could be, I'm sure they have been using this power wrongly on a lot of other people, and it has gone unpunished. I won't say unnoticed. I would say unpunished. It's been लिख रहे हैं सब लिखा जोगा लिखा जा रहा है कि अच्छा इसने ये कर लिया, अब इसने इसके साथ ये करा, अच्छा इसने ये power use करके ये करा. It's been written down. His account is he or she, whoever this person is. But then the chosen was sent into their life, and 1111 on the clock at that time. Chosen was sent into their life. You know, like, and I said this like God knows, like about 50 readings back. But you know, I know that a fact that I'm here to end this cycle. Mark my words. And I remember I said that mark them well. Download this reading should you want to. I will be the end of this. I will put this to end. I said that. And at that time, no one, I'm sure a lot of people did. Most people did not believe me. Like, kya hi, kaun God, kya hai, kya nahi hai, and all that. But now I'm telling you for a fact, whatever this person had, no, whatever spiritual powers they had, death. I just flipped it, essay, just whenever I was talking to you guys, and death. Whatever spiritual powers they had have been taken, they've been ended. They won't have them anymore. जो करना है कर सकते हैं, अभी कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते. They can just बद्दुआ दे सकते हैं. That doesn't work. बद्दुआ जाके खुद ही को लगती है, bro. ऐसे किसी को bad energy भेजने से कुछ नहीं होगा. But now they can do nothing. They can do nothing. I don't think they have any powers left, and that is why they rage, the intensity of this envious, whatever energy that is around us. If I just had a little bit of more time, I would have explored this even more. But it's 1 hour 12 minutes. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It has ended. And Wheel of Fortune in reverse brings in like a lot of bad karma. Like a lot of bad karma. Like I was just talking about how they have misused their powers and how they've been taken away. Now it's not just be a punishment. That's it. It's not like, oh, you've taken away and that's your punishment. No. Punishment begins after those divine powers have been taken away. Now the punishment actually begins for the rest of their lives. Until their last breath, they will feel the pain. They'll feel the pain of doing this to other people. I'm not just saying not only to chosen. Chosen was, again, I'm repeating a point, a chosen was only sent in to end it. Chosen as God's soldier, chosen as God's warrior. Chosen was sent only to end it, to bring death to it. They've done this to many, many, many people, and they have gotten away with it in the past. In the sense, like it went unpunished. Yeah? But divine सब कुछ लिख रहे हैं, सब कुछ account हो रहा है. Everything has been, every tiny bit, even a thought is recorded. Every thought, every ill intent is recorded. You hatching plans to destroy someone's life is recorded. Everything, every time you think what is coming. Now now these people will be made to look inwards. अभी बैठो और सोचो. जब चीज़ें अभी नहीं मिलेगा कुछ भी. Everything has been taken now. You are a usual Rarafabil, another human being. You know, living their life in misery. You'll be this. And now they will be reminiscing about the past, that why did I do this? What was the need for me to do this? What was that moment when I decided to go 144 on the clock? Why did I go against the chosen one? They are probably right now even sitting and reminiscing, why did I do that? Why did I feel a need to go against someone who did nothing wrong to me? Why did I do this? Why? Why? That why. They're reminiscing over the past of what they're trying to somehow this person could also be trying to rationalize their bad behavior in their own minds. That what? They must have done something. What was it? If I could just remember what they did. There's nothing. And they come up with nothing. Like, no, nothing. Nothing ever was done to me. Nothing ever bad was done to me. If anything, this person only came with love and light and good wishes. I don't know why I did that. This person is looking for that answer, but mind you, what I'm trying to tell you is looking for an answer, somehow rationalize it, but is not able to rationalize it. Getting a point? It's already gone. This could be an ex-lover and a twin flame, a soulmate. Okay, not, and when we say a twin flame or a soulmate, doesn't mean a lovey-dovey connection, but it could be a lovey-dovey connection, but it doesn't have to be a lovey-dovey connection. It could be like anybody. Could be a friend, could be a relative, could be your own parent, could be whoever. A workplace situation, could be a colleague, a fellow worker, you know what I mean? So it could be anybody. A twin flame can be anyone that you know or you don't know. That they just placed in their life, conflict, more conflict. Yeah. Okay, so this could be, this looks like, I want to say a workplace situation because they're looking very uniform measures, kind of. I know it could be family also. Family is no less, but it's going to be different for different people, okay? So it's a soul connection, like in a way. It could be, and a soul connection is not always like, oh great, a soulmate, a tribe, no. Like it could be a karmic tie also. That's also a soul connection, if you know what I'm trying to say. A karmic tie. You understand what a karmic tie is, my collective? A karmic tie is someone that you have your dues left from previous life or lives. Somebody that has to settle their score. You have to settle your score with them, or they have to settle their score. Something that is still, like, that could be a karmic tie. Someone who's, let's say, for instance, has wronged you in all your past lives. Someone has just wronged you recurrently in all your life. Someone like, that's a karmic tie or whatever. You're getting a point. Someone who's tied to you with karma, and to put it really simply. Someone is tied to you, like, and it comes from like lifetimes ago. ऐसा नहीं कि इसी life का नहीं है. That's why they say don't create karmic ties with people. Don't engage in unnecessary, kind of like ill intent, friction with people for no reason. It will only create a soul tie with you. It only did. So just that's the easiest way is to not to like engage in other people's drama or in any drama whatsoever, and just stay away from people. And even if they do something wrong to you, just forgive them. Just be done with it. You move on, so that there's no karmic tie. If you don't move on, don't forgive, there will always be a string attached. Yeah. Wow, 1 hour 18 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do like only just 2-3. But we never do just 2-3. This bet has come again. It was literally staring at me, Abhi. Perfect. Okay, now Divine is saying perfect. Perfect. Either they are, or maybe somebody thinks you're perfect. Okay, and it comes with a lot of love. Okay, all right. Could come from Divine also. All right. Nepotism. We just talked about it. Am I co-creating? Am I co-creating right now? Nepotism, I told you. This reconfirms it. I don't need reconfirmations or whatever. I know when it's coming through, when I'm channeling it. Let me remind these Nepo babies that we chosen ones are the ultimate Nepo baby, okay? Okay, romance, yeah, it is about love, and like could be like, you won't believe it. Okay, so all this is about that. It could be a past life love connection or whatever. It could be whatever. Romance is right here, but I don't know whether romance is in the air for you or it was that romantic soul tie or whatever it is. Take it as it resonates. It could be different for different people. Third eye is what I'm more. This excite me. You saw how much I wanted to just get over it and get to the next card, and the next card is third eye. I literally told you this. We talked about this, collective. We literally talked about these two things just now. Nepotism, and I told you third eye. In fact, romance also we talked about. I opened my reading saying that there's a lot of love and affection in the air, and that is what could be causing all of that. This turbulence, this turbulent energy that is trying to like, इसको क्यों प्यार करते हैं लोग सारे, उसमें ऐसा क्या है, what does she have, like, I'm just telling you what I hear in other people's thoughts, right? Why does everyone love her? How is she so special? What does she do? Let me just do exactly that. So the people try to study you. And I mean like study you, like a specimen. Let me just do exactly what she does. I will do exactly that. And maybe people will love me just as much. Something about a bet. I don't know what a bet. I don't know about it. Apsara. Okay, and perfect and Apsara. You could be like very beautiful, my collective. You could be very beautiful, very handsome, whoever you are. Alright, this reading is open to all men and women. It is genderless. So you could be like really beautiful. It came in twice. In the first one, I knew it was like almost divine calling you like a very perfect, or someone who has feelings for you is calling you perfect right now. Like perfect. You're so beautiful. You're like literally like an Apsara. It's a compliment, highest compliment, I would say. Like really. That's very sweet. Okay, and nepotism, romance, and third eye, and bet. We all know. I don't know about the bet bit. I can explore, but it is 1 hour 21 minutes. I don't want to take this up. We'll take it up next time. Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up now, collective. It's time is 11:15. I still have to like do so much. Okay, so but then tomorrow is a Saturday, so it's easier morning at least, right? So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, have a lovely time. Don't forget to pray and be thankful to God, even if you don't like, just literally don't want to like sit and pray to God. If you don't believe in a prayer kind of a thing, and at least you can be thankful to the universe, right? Do that. You're like, you're so happy, you're healthy, you're beautiful, you're glowing, you're achieving, you're succeeding, you're moving forward. Divine is with you and protecting you and loving you. You should be thankful. There's so many things to be thankful about. So just a short prayer of thank you, Divine. That should be that and list out a few things that you think that are great in your life. Okay, so do that please. And yeah, that'll be all. I'll see you next time soon. Bye.